got it.
Do you guys remember Pac-Man World?
Yes, it just got re-released, didn't it?
Yeah,
Did
it
it?
got a remake.
Oh
I
shit!
played, I played the illegal one, Mrs. Pac-Man,
What?
which I loved that game when I was a kid. I played it all the time. I just thought it had such a unique sound. It's a weird instance where it's like I remember the sound of that game more than anything. Like I remember the music and sound effects more than anything because it was just such an interesting game.
All
I
right,
would love to play Mrs. Pac-Man again. I really liked that game as a kid.
we're still out here as April searching for Jimmy Neutron. I hope this sounds even remotely acceptable. The acoustics are not good in my living room. But,
Do you want to try to stop the stream again? Because I can't see it. I'd like to see it, though.
Yeah, I can't see it at all.
Just try it one more time. If it doesn't work after that, then I'll just have to look at YouTube and have a delay.
these
Jimmy Neutron Cena.
Jim Cena.
the load times in this game are like ridiculous, and I would want to try it off stream just to make sure the stream is not affecting it somehow. But like even still, like this is like unacceptable. How long some of these
just playing on my Switch. I just played it on my Switch the day it came out, and it was like horrible. I haven't replayed it. I need to fucking play this game because I got the.
It might have just crashed on me.
I got the first Nicktoons All-Star Battle game because I just really wanted it to be like this great game, and I've heard so many good things about the sequel, how it improved. But it's the same deal. I bought it, played it one time, and then
It's also just it's game mill. You got to understand like a lot of flaws. Mm-hmm. They don't really have the best budget. I feel like Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is probably their most highly budget game in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, but it's weird that like clearly there is a market. Like I think people want a good Nickelodeon fighting game, and Nick is not prepared to put up the money for a good Nickelodeon fighting game. They'll settle for a passable Nickelodeon fighting game.
I think the sequel, like from what I've seen, just with like the controls and the mechanic changes, and you know, I know the voice acting was eventually added to the first one, but just it being there right away, like there is like so many steps in the right direction with the sequel.
Oh yeah, obviously.
I don't know if we're there yet to having like the ideal Nickelodeon fighter. I'd actually say we're not, because I think that if they want to do a story mode, they should try a little harder. They're kind of half-assing it, like City of World of Light did, but but for what they've improved from the first one, they're trying. I can appreciate that. They are trying.
I do like how they added more like party stuff to it, you know, with the items and like bigger stages. Because that was a big issue in the first game. Like, you know, like I like playing competitive Smash, but if I'm with like other people, they're obviously going to want like different things. So I'd like to provide. Huh?
Yeah, I can't do competitive Smash with you, Stuart. I've got to like, we have to have items on.
Yeah.
But I do like
stuff that's not like Battlefield. Like we can do like Temple. I love playing on Temple in Smash Bros. Melee.
Oh, that's fun. I love that level. I think that's the best. That's one of the best Smash Bros. Maps ever made.
And it got a HD like little, I don't know, cleanup remaster in Ultimate.
Were you about to say something, Matt? I'm sorry.
My friends and I love Temple. Like, if anyone at any point says Temple, we're all like, did someone say Temple? 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 Alright, we're Temple.
Let's go to the Temple.
I think it's pretty unanimous. Me and my brother, every time we were younger, it's the level he always wanted to pick, and I didn't argue with him because I liked it too. Like, I think Temple is just one of the most... It keeps making it into the re-releases, the games too. I think that they just struck gold with that one.
Which is interesting, because in Brawl, I think that they tried like having a spiritual successor with Newport City, and that was like too wide.
Newport City is like one of the ones that I dislike the most because it's so big.
It kind of has too much. Here's the thing: it has like the same ideas as that, like like you said, spiritual successor. I think there's too many move-in pieces in that level. I think there's too much going on. Where Temple, it's a big stage, but it's still pretty simple. You know, like it's still a pretty like.
Well, I guess this load screen gives me time. Oh nope! And as soon as I said that.
I do
like. That's bad programming.
I do like how the Ultimate Chimera is there. You know, it's a fun Mother 3 reference, and like underneath there's a floating limousine. Yeah, that was also in Mother 3, but it's not the best. And even Palutena's Temple in Smash for Wii U, that was also trying to be another spiritual successor, and it was too much.
You know what level, and it's not similar to Temple, but it kind of, it does, a lot. It kind of creates a big... It's not trying to be Temple, mind you, but it's, a bigger stage with, a gimmick like that I think worked out really well.
What?
Was the Donkey Kong stage where you can fight in the background and the foreground.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of playing with the idea of a bigger stage, but I think it's really fun.
That one was fun. It's a shame it didn't make it into Ultimate.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it is because of the background.
Yeah, it is a real shame because it's it was a really cool concept, and it's a shame that Ultimate didn't have a replacement for it either. That concept just doesn't come back.
Oh yeah, there wasn't a new stage for Donkey Kong during it. I think
Could you please?
It did. I think it didn't make it because of the
April, baby.
April
please,
Fools, baby.
Please, we're going over it.
Not
Dear
the
Lord.
floating cactus.
Anything with the floating cactus.
Is that what you were just responding to, Matt? Because I'm just seeing
yes.
that now.
This is half poorly designed controls, half I need to just get good at the game.
I don't think that these are great layouts for levels. I think that, like I said, I think Subspace had some, Subspace had a method to the madness. I think Subspace, even Subspace had bullshit, but
I think,
for the most part, I think it worked.
On some level, they have, taken too much from Smash Brothers, so I just expect the Smash Brothers controls to work, and they don't. This is...
I'll say this.
I have, adjusted it to make it more like Smash Brothers, and even still, I'm this is not how Smash Bros. Controls.
I'll say this, I think they did better mimicking Smash Bros. Than PlayStation All-Stars did. And when you're talking about, a game representing Sony IPs versus Nickelodeon IPs, there's no fucking excuse for that.
Now, see, typically I go see Hugh, but I think I'm gonna go see the Cabbage guy so I can unlock...
A cabbage.
Well, yes, that, but there was a lady I'm gonna try to fight and unlock.
Is there, what Nickelodeon character do you want to see come in as a playable character more than anyone? This is a question for both of you.
Otis Barnyard. I mean, it's weird that Timmy Turner is not here. That feels like the
Timmy
obvious
Turner
answer. But it's
It's a good question.
Timmy's not even the one I want the most. It feels incomplete without Timmy, because Timmy is imagine Smash Bros. Without Kirby. You know, it's not like they're missing Mario or Link. It's not like this game is missing SpongeBob, but it's but honestly, no, Timmy probably would be the Link. He's I think SpongeBob and Timmy are the two I expect the most out of this. You know, I think those are the two biggest Nickelodeon characters.
Timmy pulls out a sword.
I think Timmy's the Pikachu.
I don't know, because I feel like Fairly Odd Parents is the second biggest show that they had. Just
It is certainly the second longest running. But I mean, at the same, it's kind of in a weird place because like stuff like Jimmy Neutron and Avatar, people are nostalgic for. Mm-hmm. Fairly Odd Parents went off the air like 5 years ago.
I think people are still nostalgic for it just because
yes,
like most
true,
people weren't really watching that. I think most people who grew up watching it, I mean, like of our generation at least, kind of dipped after Poof, you know?
Yeah.
I watched a little bit after Poof, and I just stopped caring.
I mean, there was definitely people who were still watching it, like younger people, but I think just most people from our age group, like, it was either after Poof or not long after Poof.
I gave Poof a chance, but, like, very quickly I was like, nah, nope, I'm done.
Honest to God, and I've heard your argument with this, Matt, and it's, you know, I hear where you're coming from. I did not like Fairly Odd Baby when it aired, and even, like, on a revisit, like, because I was rewatching all the specials, halfway through Fairly Odd Baby was where I was like, okay, I'm not watching these anymore. I did skip over to see the Wishology, because I was curious enough to watch that, and I got through the Wishology. It's not amazing, but I was able to, like, watch the whole thing. But, like, Fairly Odd Baby was just like, I just don't think that this is.
Oh, it is Azula. Okay, I thought it was the Firebender from Korra, but no, it is Azula.
And we're going to get 2 more Firebenders, and people are very upset about that.
I don't blame them. I mean,
yeah,
Katara would be a good character. I understand why they want to put. I get why they want to put Ira in, and I get why they want to put Azula in because she's a villain. I get it. It's just.
Here's the thing, like. Iroh is, like, my favorite character. I don't need him in Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl.
He would be great as one of the characters you just speak to, because that's, like, that's what people love Iroh for, his wisdom. Him as a fighter is just something you get to see every once in a while.
That did 1 damage, come on.
I never really thought about, like, any characters I probably would like in Nickelodeon All-Stars.
I have put thought into it. Like, Timmy Turner feels like almost too obvious an answer. Like, yeah, obviously everyone wants Timmy in the game. Why is Timmy not in the game? I like, unironically want Otis Barnyard in the game. Like, I think that would actually be funny.
He represents an interesting part of Nickelodeon. Because Nickelodeon had all those CG shows that were based on movies, but I feel like Otis, like where, you know, the Kung Fu Panda or Madagascar show, it's kind of like that's their pair-up with DreamWorks. Otis is in the same boat with Jimmy Neutron, you know?
Yeah. And, I mean, I have thought about the Penguins of Madagascar in this game, and I think that would be amazing, but, I don't think it's likely. I just think it would be a good... I would love to play as the Penguins of Madagascar in this game.
Right. I think that...
But yeah, Otis, like, that's the thing. There's like, not a whole lot from, like, the early 2010s in Nickelodeon. Like, you get, like, the 90s stuff, you get the 2000s stuff, and then it's the Loud House.
Right. I guess Korra too, but even that one's kind of like...
Korra, yeah. But even, that's like just sort of a continuation of Avatar.
That's popular. That show's popular because of Avatar. And that's not to say there's nothing good in Korra, but that's just to say that
unlocked Zim.
Korra wouldn't be a hit without Avatar. And even then, Korra wasn't that big of a hit. It was like, it was received well enough, you know?
Yes.
I'm trying to think of one, because honestly, now that I'm saying it, like, I'm actually having a hard time thinking of it. I wish that All Real Monsters and would continue to be represented. I see no reason for them to take Helga out. I think them adding a Hey Arnold character was a good call, but Helga was, like, definitely the character that made the most sense to take from that show.
It's weird that Arnold is not in the game.
It is kind of weird, but I get picking Helga because Arnold is kind of a weird fighting character. I think it'd be fucking. I know they're not gonna do it. I think it'd be fucking hilarious if Tommy Pickles was a fighter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly,
we're
why
training.
not just make Gur? Why not make Gur a fighter?
It
Gur
kind
is
of
like the most popular Invader Zim character.
It seems like Zim can like summon him.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out if this battle with Patrick ever loads. There he is.
Ren and Stimpy and Dagger and Norbit was a really good idea for like pair up characters. Doug and As Told by Ginger, I understand not including because it's just they would be such weird ones to pull from. Like,
Yeah.
Arnold's kind of a weird one to pull from, but at least Helga kind of has like the tough girl energy. You know, it kind of makes sense to put her in.
I feel like if they would do like a Rugrats character, maybe like Stu.
They did Rep. Stu would be fucking funny too. But
Yeah, like another character, or like Grandpa Lou, if they're gonna have Grandma Gertie in it.
Do Angelica because she's a fucking evil child, and people want to beat. People probably take great joy in beating the shit out of Angelica.
Maybe like All Grown Up.
Maybe. All Grown Up could work.
I think here's an idea I have for like a DLC pack. Just do like a superhero pack and put in like Ultra Lord, Mermaid Man, Powdered Toast Man. I would say the Crimson Chin, but Timmy's not here, so
yeah, Timmy has to go in before Crimson Chin.
Yeah.
It was weird that Powdered Toast Man was there before Ren and Stimpy, and I know Ren and Stimpy were in the first game, but it's just like the roster in this game. It's like they have so many of the. You can't even call it a bad roster because one, they do the unexpected, which I can appreciate, and two, they do have some very noteworthy characters in there. Like, you know, having Zim is great. Having SpongeBob, it's obvious. Like, it would be fucking bizarre if SpongeBob wasn't in this game. But like, they have Zim, now they have Jimmy. Like, these are good characters to have. I like that the first one had Cat Dog. That's my biggest thing with this is there's characters they took out that I don't get why they took out. I could understand taking out a SpongeBob character of how many they have in there. I could understand taking out an Avatar character with how many they have in there. I don't understand taking out the one character that's being represented by a show.
Like Cat Dog.
Yeah, and why not have an All Real Monsters, or at the very least do what Hey Arnold did and replace them with another character?
It's really strange that Shredder was in the first one, and then he became a boss, and then for DLC they added Rocksteady.
Like, yeah, they're all over the fucking place. And it's still
the Ninja Turtles are kind of weird because they did 2 in the first game and 2 in this game. It almost feels like there are some picks in this game that are like, okay, we did half of them the first time, and here's the other half now. Like, honestly, like, they kind of did that with Jimmy. Like, it was Hugh in the first game, and now it's more, now you get to play as Jimmy. And here's the thing, I think Hugh is, like, a funny DLC character. If you're changing up the roster, you have to add Jimmy Neutron.
Right. I think it's like, because people don't know, like, the meme, people are very well aware of the meme now, but just imagine someone looking back at this game, like, 10 years from now. What are they gonna, like, what's the consensus on Hugh? I mean, maybe people just won't be talking about this game, but isn't it so fucking weird that Hugh is in the first one and no other Jimmy Neutron character is?
Yes.
Nigel Thornberry, I understand, because at the very least, he, like...
Why are you facing that way? You fool.
In terms of, like, who the main character of Wild Thornberries were, I think him and his daughter kind of shared the spotlight as the main character. Like, it was 2 different sides of the show. You know, Nigel and, what was the girl's name?
Eliza.
They both, like, kind of reflected 2 separate sides of the show. Eliza being the I can talk to animals character, and Nigel being the one who is, like, setting up this whole trip. You know, they both are kind of like the leads. I think Nigel and Eliza are both leads on that show.
They should add Donnie. How about that? There's my answer.
Donnie would be like a fun pick.
He'd be like super fast, but like not as strong. He'd be ridiculously fast.
We're going to see Hugh as Zim.
Fucking TV show movies are so much more popular. I find it wild that there's like a Wild Thornberrys movie that got a theatrical release, but then there isn't one for Avatar. There isn't. Loud House got sent straight to streaming, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like, and even like this is an adult show to be fair, but like, isn't it weird that we live in a world where there's a Wild Thornberrys movie but not a Family Guy movie? Like, like it's just like there because it was just such a more popular thing at the time. I feel like
we got a Jimmy Neutron movie.
I think there's a Simpsons 2 movie in the works, or maybe that's still rumored.
It's been rumored for a long time. I don't think it's happening right now. A Simpsons movie sequel I would watch because I think that The Simpsons was shit by the time the first one came out, but the first one they put like a little bit more effort into, and the movie was I think the Simpsons movie is pretty enjoyable. It's not as good as it's not like the peak writing of the early days, but it has a lot going for it. And I think that I kind of miss the TV show movies though. And they still happen occasionally, but most of them get put like right on TV. Like Steven Universe and Regular Show both had movies. Regular Show, I think it's like really stretching considering that a movie because it's only an hour long, but I do like it. Steven Universe movie, I think, is one of the best things they ever made. Like I'm someone who does like that show. I agree with some criticism I've heard of it, but as a whole, I do really enjoy that show. The movie is outstanding. I think the movie is better than the finale of the original show, because then there was Future. How far did you make into that, Matt? I know Mitzi was making you watch it.
Season 1.
But I really liked the movie because it still had the TV show animation, but you could tell that they were doing everything they could to up it. Like it didn't have like the shading of like a feature film, but they did up the tension. They did like up the camera angles. They played with the colors a lot. They aged up the characters a little bit to like separate it from the show. They had a villain that was like extremely well animated. The movie's awesome. Like,
okay,
I
well, he just fell to his death, so score
Even
1
Universe fell to his
for
death. That was the
Zim.
Family Guy, I think.
She's from LT Gray, isn't she? I'm like, isn't this a character from a Nick Jr. show? Nope, no, I'm thinking of a different girl.
What are you talking? Which character is it?
It's the girl from LT Gray.
Oh, yeah, she's adorable, yeah.
Fucking, what was I about to say?
We already have Grandpa Lou. But we could get it at like a higher level. Or we could get Master Splinter.
We do have Enter the Florpus now, and I like Enter the Florpus a lot.
Enter the Florpus is really good. But that was also like straight to streaming.
Yeah, but I think it looked more like a movie too. I think it upped the animation enough to feel like a movie.
That's I think there are a lot of like streaming movies that are kind of like it's a higher budget than it would be if it were just like a TV movie, but it's still not like a feature film budget. And yeah. I think there are people who can do a lot in that space.
Yeah. I think the Regular Show's movie does not look different from the show.
Oh god, I thought of one. We don't have a Family Guy movie, but we do have an Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie. Like a theatrical movie.
Yeah. Family Guy, I remember what I was going to say now.
Because I am not giving her
Family
enough
Guy
questions.
would just make a movie. If they made a musical movie, I think it would be.
Or because she
really
wants to.
enjoyable. Whenever Family Guy goes hard with a musical number, it does go hard.
Close to that time.
Okay. Michael and Stuart are here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello.
They cannot hear you.
Hi, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.
Can I play?
We could.
We could play together. We could stream together.
Yeah, I could play a fight with you. I'm trying to beat story mode. That's the important thing here.
Oh yes.
Because I wanna see us the story with Jimmy in it. It's another story mode.
El Tigre.
Damn.
El Tigre was a good character to add to this.
Yeah, he is kind of the early 2010s representation. But even then, his stuff started in like 2008, 2009, I think. So he's like late 2000s to early 2010s.
My cousin Tony is messaging me, talking about Mario Wonder. He really likes it too. I'll have to check it out. I've got a gift card, both an Amazon gift card and a just you can use it anywhere gift card. And I do want to like hold on to it. I do think I'm gonna order like Super Mario RPG though, because I do really want to play that one.
Yeah, Mario
You could get
RPG
your
is really good.
headphones and join the call.
Mario RPG.
You see some other looks. Oh my.
Well, there was Cindy.
Oh, hey.
Whatever happened a while ago on your end.
He has his human costume.
Cindy
is a human.
Cindy is a character I think they could add as a fighter. Like it wouldn't be. I don't think it would be like the greatest thing they could add. I think some people would even be kind of upset with a Cindy edition, but I would like Cindy. I think Cindy would be a fun character.
And she's a character that has like been established as a fighter too, so.
Yeah, she's like more of a fighter than Jimmy.
Jimmy still works because of the inventor side, but yeah, like the Cindy would be a good pair up with that.
Yeah, because that's the thing. You couldn't do like Sheen or Carl. Those aren't like maybe Sheen. Sheen maybe.
Planet Sheen.
Carl no. It's Planet.
Sheen.
That's the thing. One of his alt costumes would be the Planet Sheen.
Yeah. Super Planet Sheen RPG.
It is the only show for me.
In celebration of the 20th Baja-versary, Mountain Dew Baja Blast will be a permanent flavor in 2024. Alright.
Cat, if you step on that laptop, I
No,
swear to
no.
God.
Meow.
Meow, indeed.
You know, Kerbifer made a remake of that.
I know.
I don't like it.
I didn't watch the remake, but I know he did it. Yeah, he also did a reanimated of it a few years ago. We got a bunch of people to animate a shot from it.
Yeah, they added like too many different. I just didn't like it. I'll have to explain myself.
I never heard the second take of it, but it's not something that I think he needed to do.
I think it was in honor of it was either like the anniversary of the video or
I think it was in honor of the new one coming out.
yeah, like that. I think it was like just in time.
Oh.
I mean, that's even kind of even the original's kind of one of those videos I enjoy in an ironic sense, but still enjoy.
Fucking die. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Let's go see Mrs. Puff.
Go see Mrs. Buff. The
Mrs. Puff.
I want Mrs. Puff to be the next DLC character.
Well, we get Mr. Krabs, and he has a lot of funny animations.
What if they put Gino in Nick All-Star Brawl?
Goku.
I'm gonna scream. Goku could, maybe.
I'm sure Dragon Ball played on one of Nickelodeon's subsidiaries at some point.
Yeah, it did, and I think it was Nicktoons channel, and they made Mr. Popo blue.
Which one's Mr. Popo again?
He is the black genie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. I gotta say, I kind of wish that not JPEG was here to ask 80 irrelevant questions. It does keep the streams going. It does. If things go silent, not JPEG can break the silence.
We get to fight Black Gerald.
Oh, shit. I will see that about 30 seconds after you mention it.
I don't... I'm not sure I'm okay with this.
I don't know. If every other character has that form, I guess he should have it too.
I guess.
The ultimate form.
Oh goodness, a dragon has arrived. Oh, it's both of. Okay. Oh, it's them. It's the boys. Those two dragons. Inside you are two dragons.
The dragons have accepted Gerald. He is allowed to firebend.
Finally.
He is now more powerful than the Fire Lord. Super Mario RPG.
Super Johnny Bravo RPG.
That is the only RPG for me.
It's the only RPG ever.
The only
that's
RPG worth playing.
Yeah. Johnny Bravo's party is his mom. It's that little girl he hangs out with for some reason.
Little Susie.
It's the Talking Deer in one episode, and it's Gino.
He's gotta have the I don't know if it's a bartender or just some guy.
Oh, wait,
Barber.
What's the one guy with the glasses?
I forget his name, but he's like, "Hey Johnny, how you doing?
Hey Johnny.
Hey Johnny.
We're gonna go on an RPG adventure today, Johnny.
Hey Johnny, have you ever heard of Gino?
Hey Johnny. Did you hear that they're doing a remake of Mario RPG?
Hey Johnny, have you
later this year?
Johnny, have you heard of global warming?
I personally don't believe in it, Johnny, but some people do.
Johnny, have you ever heard of the 17th Amendment? I hope that gets appealed. Do you even know what that is? No.
What is the 17th Amendment?
I don't know.
Let's see. 17th Amendment requires a governor to call a special election to fill vacancies in the Senate. What
Vacancies? Vacancies in the Senate?
I'm a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. It allows the state's legislature to permit its governor to make temporary appointments, which last until a special election is held to fill the vacancy. That's a weird thing for Johnny Bravo's nerdy friend to be against, but very specific.
This stage sucks so much. I have fought 2 CPUs who killed themselves on it.
Finally.
Finally, a bill that both Democrats and Republicans can both agree on. I don't know why I think of that whenever I hear someone say finally. I just
Finally, it's happened to me, right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it.
Super Mario RPG.
Is that what's on your mind, Michael?
Just that song, not the game.
Hey, I've heard of that Mario guy.
Oh, that killed me.
Yeah, you mean,
Okay.
yeah, the one with the mushrooms.
Baby,
Yeah.
you want to come in
Matt,
here
you should-
and play with me?
Matt, you should play that song, Matt, for the stream.
Which song?
So I'll send you the link.
Okay.
You should just scream to Mitzi, Super Mario RPG.
Just blast that. We're not doing the remake. We're doing the original from many years ago.
Trillions of years ago.
Like, this YouTube upload is 12 years old, but I'm telling you, it's older than that.
Oh, goodness.
Let's see, the one on Newgrounds was uploaded in 2011. That's actually. I
Please
thought this was
don't,
older than
actually.
that. The Waltz of the Forest.
Thank you. That didn't show something it shouldn't, did it?
I have an announcement. Super Mario RPG. Yay! But who's it for? The real question is, who's it for?
For me.
For me.
Okay, we're gonna go with them when they're gay.
Yeah.
Arr!
World of Super Mario RPG.
Who is this handsome Gino fella? Right back at you, pal.
Kick it.
Nice frog points. Arr! Arr! Same game, same game. You Mario, me Mario. You Peach, me Peach. You
I
Bowser,
don't know if this
me
is
Bowser.
chart.
Same
but
game.
try to connect it. P1 and P2.
What would you like
I
to?
wonder if anyone's
with
done
me.
a Steamboat Willie
Oh wait, damn it!
mod
I
for
can't hear
Sonic
you. Hold
Adventure
on.
2 yet.
There we
See.
go. What'd you say?
Sounds
Some
like something that they would have done.
Some people
I
are.
said, did you? I went back into the story mode.
Oh, I fed the cat.
Oh, okay.
I fed her a little.
Some
version.
people haven't necessarily understood the copy, like what the
Yeah.
what the hell public domain is, and like I forget what game it was, but they added Mickey Mouse and they added like a modern version, and people in the comments were saying, "Hey man, that's not the Mickey Mouse that you can use."
Now, what type of game is it? Because if it's just like a fan game thing, people have been doing that for so many years.
That's a game you can buy. I
Then,
think
yeah,
the top
that's
is the top-down shooter.
not good, man.
I can't find it, so I think they took it down and they're gonna redo it.
You might have to plug in the Peach controller or use those controllers, like those grip ones, because
Bomb on Battlefield
I don't think this one's
too.
charged.
Oh, is it not?
That's neat.
Because it's not lighting up. Like, the little blinker thing ain't lighting up. So you're either going to have to plug in the Peach controller or give me those two.
There's some really cool level mods in Adventure 2, but most of them are really fucking lame. Most of them are like, we changed the color of the road and called it this.
Green Hill Zone? More like Blue Hill Zone.
Uh-huh. And then there's someone who like edited like fucking Lethal Highway from Shadow into Adventure 2, where not only is it like representing the stage pretty well, but they updated it to work better for Adventure 2's controls, but they also put all of the checkpoints in there from Shadow, so you can like travel that took an insane amount of effort to make that work. And that's really impressive. Bomb on Battlefield, let's see how this one's looking.
So we're not going to play story mode together?
I don't know if we can. We'll see, but we'll do a fight.
It's amazing.
We'll fight each other.
The Bomb on Battlefield one looks.
I got
looks
some
just like
drift
Bomb on
hard
Battlefield.
right now. Wait, there we go.
Someone did a City Escape, but it's Green Hill Zone. I mean, it looks like Green Hill Zone, so they accomplished that.
He did it.
It's alright.
There he goes. He did it.
Profile 1 is closer to Smash Bros. Controls.
Okay.
Someone made a Final Rush, made it look like Chemical Plant.
Does she not have different outfits?
You press the L and R.
L and R?
The front ones.
First ones? I just want to see her other outfit. I'm going to do her fire outfit. Why are you making me a CPU? Don't do that.
Same show, says freaking sweet 1987. Hell yeah. Same show. Same beer. Same show.
I don't know. Jimmy looks a little baby faced in this.
It's because he's high definition. It's because he's so rendered.
Show.
Yeah. His eyes kind of look babyish.
They look like a baby's eyes. Alright, time to button mash until I figure out what everything does.
Finally.
Girl eating plant.
Oh, Bill.
Me Mario, you Paper Mario. Me Peach, you Paper Peach. Me Bowser, you Paper Bowser. Same game. Guys, come on, man.
Oh! I spawned the hover car.
That's fun.
Super Mario in real life.
They put movie in the
You're just like
adventure.
You attack me with your hair. God.
That's neat.
Oh, I got the laser sword to work for a second.
Finally. Super Mario
Hold on,
in
how do
RPG.
There we go.
They put 9 into Adventure 2. That's cool.
Finally. 9.
Finally. Hi, the Tasmanian Tiger. Holy shit.
He was in a game once.
Goodbye, Jimmy.
Fucking Jimmy.
Remember when all of his friends wanted to kill Jimmy?
Did that happen?
Yeah,
I
it was
like
the
these
evil
rockets. I'm into the rockets.
It was the evil clones episode.
Come on.
They were like, they're like, okay, Jimmy, as long as you killed all the clones, I am the evil Jimmy clone. Ha ha. And then they were all like, Neutron. Yeah. Even his father. Even his father.
No, not
was
his
there.
dad. His grandmother
No?
was there.
Okay. I remember Sheen was there. That they were like, Neutron. Guy with the pie face.
Are you going
What
easy
would
on
have they done
me?
if they caught up?
Probably
I'm
would have
just
like ripped his rims
experimenting. I'm
off.
trying to figure out how to.
Oh, I'm legitimately trying to kill you. Goodbye.
I'm just checking out the moveset. I haven't gotten to play as Jimmy a lot. It's the first time I've seen the hovercraft. Oh, God!
Oh, again?
I hate it. I hate that pressing A starts and restarts the match. Especially considering how long the load times are on this game.
Super Mario RPG. Yoshi egg. No. Oh, I don't think it's gonna work.
I guess we'll find out if we can do story mode 2-player. It does not appear so.
Oh. Dang, we could have played as Norbert and Daggett.
Norbert and Daggett are one character.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah, they're a Stan's character.
You know who I want on this game? One of the guys from Mr. Meaty. I think that'd be hilarious.
I want one of the characters from Good Burger.
I think they said like no. I think they said no live action characters.
Ew.
I feel like it would be hard to make them in
Give
the
us
game.
Crazy Steve.
Give us Sam and her butter sock.
Jojo Tsuya was in one of the racing games.
Give us Helen.
Yes, give us Helen.
I don't know if they'd ever do Jeanette McCurdy because she doesn't want anything to do with acting anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
after iCarly.
yeah, but I mean, like,
she said she's okay with people like who still see her as that character. She just doesn't want to do it anymore.
yeah, I mean, she
Okay.
doesn't want to do the acting anymore. That doesn't mean like they couldn't like use her character for a game, because it's still the character. It's not like the actor. They'd just be
Maybe
making like an animated game version, which already exists. Like an iCarly video game already exists. So
could do the voices and get royalty checks.
Oh.
I don't think it seems like she's in a spot where money isn't an issue because they're booked in.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I know she doesn't want to do it anymore, but she doesn't seem like completely resentful of like everything involved in it. She's even like praised Miranda Cosgrove for being a great person to work with, but I think most of the issues come from her mother and Dan Schneider.
yeah.
Yes.
That's not a surprise.
Why am I
I
still
feel like
holding
a lot
this
of
controller?
children-
I'm not even playing.
I feel like a lot of children who get involved in the entertainment industry have abusive parents. Honestly, it's not like a guarantee every time, but it's like
It's way too common.
It might be more often that it is a thing that's happening than it's not a thing that's happening.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. We will guess your education level in 20 questions. That sounds like fun. I'll do that. All right.
Q.
What does the O in H2O stand for? I have. Okay.
Oxygen.
Just add water.
I'm not gonna read
It
any of them
stands
out
for
loud anymore, 'cause
OMG.
I want to be correct, so I'm not gonna read them out loud anymore.
All right,
Okay.
fine.
Because I want to see how smart I am.
All right, suffer then, Michael.
Okay, I got that one correct. That was just a lucky guess. I also don't want to read them out loud because I don't want to like out myself as someone who doesn't know something fucking obvious. I'm doing well so far.
How do I switch to the other guy?
I was way off of that.
Uh-oh.
Which Europeans? Wait, I should read it out loud.
There we go.
Hooray!
Yes. Oh, thank you, Mike. Oh, he has such better recovery. Thank you.
I don't understand why you wouldn't just make them separate characters.
Some of these are really obvious.
Oh. No. I'm not doing well.
Well, Mark. I was going to call you Mark. Well, Michael, are you the smartest boy in the room?
Well, apparently I'm only 22% done yet, so...
That was not my best showing. Time to fight Squidward.
Okay.
I'm getting lucky with some of these. There's like 5 good questions. I had no idea, and I just guessed correctly, so...
Squidward is my best friend in the
Some of them are
world.
obvious. Like, what is Charles Darwin known for? What theory? Like,
Squidward is my best friend in the sea. Squidward likes Patrick more than SpongeBob. Oh! Patrick is a no good best friend stealer. Destroys. Destroys. It's Jello. I can fix that.
Come on, Squidward. The CPUs love to fall to their death on this stage. Just accidentally fall to your death somehow.
Fall to your death and explode.
Thank you. We have now unlocked Squidward. Alright. If we go top path, we can unlock the Goth Loud Kid.
Goth.
I see Jimmy down here, but he's kind of deep into it. I don't know if we're gonna live that long. Ooh. Would you like to play more?
You can keep doing your story mode if you would like to.
Okay.
I do not want to impede your progress. Once you have finally finished your story mode, or once you have finally reached Jimmy, then we will play more together, or just off stream.
Hooray. Lucy Loud.
guess this game does take a while to load.
A group of cats called a clouder. Alright.
Is it?
I guess so.
Huh. That sounds fake, but okay.
How many keys does a standard full-size piano have? 88. I was right. How many cards are in a standard deck of cards? 52. What does the M stand for in E equals MC2? I'm gonna say mass. Okay, I was right. That was a fucking shot in the dark. I have no idea. Which of these 3 sentences is correct? Justin and Michelle just texted that's not right. Justin and Michelle just texted that they're coming to the party. That has to be it. There we go. Which of these wasn't one of the Allied countries at the start of World War II? The United Kingdom. I was fucking wrong. Which one of these is not a wind instrument? What the fuck is an oboe?
I thought you weren't going to read these out
oboe
loud.
is like a really long. It's one of them long instruments. It is a wind instrument. I can't describe it good enough though.
It's a long instrument.
It's a long instrument. It's a long one. It sure as fuck is.
What is the body's largest organ?
No.
Okay, I guess skin, and I was correct. Which of these planets is smaller than Earth?
Saturn.
Yeah, it's Saturn.
Saturn's not an option, so I'm gonna say
What?
Neptune.
Your anus.
Uranus was one of them, but it wasn't the correct one. What is the capital of Kenya? Quebec. No.
Quebec is in Canada.
You have $100 in savings account, earning 2% compound interest in a year. How much will you have after 5 years? Okay.
Do all savings accounts earn interest, or is that like
Most do, yes.
most do?
Which of these scientists formulated the law of gravity? I should know this though. I was wrong, and I'm not going to say who I picked out loud. Which of these oceans is the smallest? Fuck, I don't remember. It's not the Atlantic Ocean, is it? Maybe it's the Arctic Ocean? Yes, okay. Which of the following is not a continent?
What are the options, Michael?
Africa, the United States, Europe, Asia. I was right. Anyway. What green substance found in plants absorbs sunlight? I don't know.
Photosynthesis.
Chlorophyll? Chlorophyll, okay. This is a branch of the U.S. government where laws are written. What is the name?
The nanny.
That's
legislative
how
branch.
I become a law. Oh, my battery's
Where's
running.
the phone in the human body located?
My
Chest?
laptop battery is running low.
Leg.
Oh.
What is the capital of Texas? Awesome.
Oh,
Oh, that's where Matt was from. Who is the
I
only
was not
president
from-
to hold office of the vice president and president without being elected in either office? What?
I know.
Matt knows.
Matt knows the answer. Let me see if I know the answer. I was right, Gerald Ford. Which of the following is why we are able to see a rainbow? Magic. Light
That's right,
refraction.
magic.
Which
That's
of
the
these
truth.
birds can
That's
run
the one.
fastest? Eagle, turkey. I'm gonna say ostrich. There we go.
it's a roadrunner.
How many eggs does a queen bee lay each day? I have no idea. I'm gonna say 1,000 to 2,000. That seems
A lot
reasonable.
of
All right,
them.
cool.
Say a lot.
Congrats, you finished. You're scored 35 out of 60. Master's degree. I got almost half of them wrong. I don't know how you can say I have a master's degree. It was trying to make me feel good.
Good job, Michael.
That's an F or a really low D.
You're right. But good
I don't
job.
know. I think that's like a solid D. Not a D minus, just like a solid D.
And to be fair, the questions were all over the place. There was like questions
Because,
about
like, you at
geology,
least
there was
tried.
about music.
F is like, did you even try at all? Like, you got all of them wrong and or like, just didn't do it. D is like, you tried. You fucked up really bad, but you tried. You gave it try.
We're gonna do which Mario character am I next?
Okay. I can give you all the right answers for that one. How to unlock the secret Mario characters.
My full name then. Alright, we're done with you now, BuzzFeed, because you're making me put in a bunch of bullshit.
That was the funniest cutscene because it was just one jellyfish.
I'm watching it now because the stream's behind on YouTube.
Wait, is
what's
BuzzFeed
the
making you give them
That-
like your email
That
and
jellyfish
stuff?
fell to its death.
Just to
How does
take
a
a
jellyfish
quiz?
fall to its death?
BuzzFeed was making me do a lot of bullshit, so fuck you, BuzzFeed. We're not doing you, we're doing profs.
Which Mario character are you? Which Mario character are you, Michael?
I don't know yet, I have to answer questions. Which of these items do you like the most? Do I like a hammer? Turtle shell? Fucking, come on. That's more relatable questions. Let's just say, out of all of these, a plant is the most likely thing I would enjoy here. Where's the next button? Trying to manipulate me. Alright. What's your personality? Offensive and cool.
Offensive and cool. I wouldn't put those
Sharp
two words
and
together.
peaceful. Nice and smooth.
What do you mean?
I'll just
Shadow
do-
the Hedgehog is
do-
offensive and cool.
I'll do other.
You know, you're absolutely right.
What is your favorite animal? Dinosaur? Toad? Jesus Christ. I'll give it to turtle out of all of these. What is most important to you? Your loved one. Killing.
Killing. Oh, killing, absolutely. It's all the killings I do.
This is all for a Mario quiz?
Yeah. What is your favorite food? Meat, meat, meat. Human. Lol. Actually says lol. A lot of food. Go with
No
meat, meat,
pasta spaghetti. Mario, the meatball.
No mushroom? Mushroom isn't in there?
If a stranger walked up to you, what would you do? The stranger is an 18-year-old male.
What the fuck? What the fuck is this quiz?
First answer, eat him, lol.
There's a lot of, like, cannibalism. Lol. Just girly things.
There's also a lot of lulls.
Stare at him angrily, and that's one of the most rational answers here.
That's like Luigi from Mario Kart 8.
I'll just say stare at him angrily, because I'm going to do that before I kiss him or shoot fire at him. What do you spend most of your time doing? Eating people, lol.
Oh
That's
no,
not one.
Rocco is balling.
Rocco's
And I
balling
think
like.
we're the ball.
Describe the way you look. Oh god.
Describe the way you look, Michael.
Is that one of the answers? Oh God.
It's the answers are fat. You are short and have balanced weight. Short but fast. Big face but skinny body. Very strong muscles and athletic. Skinny reddish blonde hair. Big blonde hair. Short but you wear a lot of hats.
Short, but you wear a lot of hats.
Short
That's like-
but big eyes.
That's
Fast
like
and
every
furious.
TF2. It's like every TF2 fan wear a lot of hats.
You have a big nose and you are a fat and strong.
And you are a fat and strong?
Yeah. Tall but not fast. Some of these are not even physical descriptions.
Short but wear a lot of hats is my favorite.
I'll just do
I'm
fat
short,
anyway.
but I wear a lot of hats to compensate for it.
How do you handle challenges?
Alright, we got Rocco on our team now.
Well, that's good.
Alright.
I feel like Nickelodeon hasn't come up with like a new show in forever. Like an actual new show, not just a spin-off.
Oh, funny you should say. There is a show that just came out on Nickelodeon, and they never advertised it.
Really?
I got it from Velixabum. Let me see. Yeah, Nickelodeon just released a new cartoon they didn't advertise.
Oh. What is
That's
it
cool.
called? What is the name of it?
It's called Zuki of Planet Ruby.
Okay. Yeah, no, I haven't
It
heard
look-
of that at all.
It looks fun. Has a little, like, blue gopher-looking guy.
What's your
Okay.
preferred mode of transportation? Driving a car is not one of the options. I'll say
Is
driving a
go-kart an
car-
option?
It is, so that's the closest thing, so there we go. How do you approach competition or rivalry? Eat them, lol. With a sportsmanship and respect. Bit of nervousness, but do your best. Try to meditate and avoid direct confrontation. Use every trick in the book to win. Stand your ground and defend your territory.
Why does every cannibalism option have lol next to it?
I got
I don't
Yoshi.
understand.
Yay, Yoshi.
Alright, sure. Yoshi's not a bad one to get.
And he slowly sank to his death. I hate these fish so much.
I'm seeing that on stream now. Yeah, Norbert slowly drowning. With that big smile on his face still.
He's accepting his death.
He's totally chill about it. He has
He sees
accepted
the
death
beauty in
long
life
ago.
and death.
Alright, now we, the Angry Beavers, are going to fight the Avatar. Let's see who will win.
Who would win?
Master of-
Master of all four elements or two beavers?
Two angry beavers.
Two
They are angry.
beavers.
They don't actually
It's an
seem that
important-
angry.
Yeah. I think Daggett is more angry than Norbert is. Like, I don't know. I think he has more aggression in his heart. But
Yeah, Daggett is the angry one. Norbert never really seemed that upset.
I mean, or Norbert has gotten angry, but I think he has less anger in his soul than Daggett does.
Probably.
Daggett is angry because he's constantly confused by everything, and a world he doesn't understand makes him angry.
Daggett's one of like Ricardo Horvitz's like first voice roles, isn't it? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. It might be Richard and not Ricardo.
Join me for more psychoanalysis of the Angry Beavers.
The Angry Beavers.
Yeah.
I have killed him.
And I think Norbert's anger comes from a place of concern for Daggett because he is so confused all the time.
Stage complete. We now have Ong unlocked.
Yeah, I somehow got like a shitload of bonus lives, so I'm like doing pretty well actually.
I love Gur. Look at this little guy. How can you not love him? He's just a lovable little scamp.
I remember when the game first came out, if you listen to Gur, like, they never, like, pitched his voice up.
Did they fix that?
Did they?
I'm asking you.
Oh, I don't know. But it was like, reviews came out, they were like, guys, don't listen to Gur. hey guys, I'm gonna sing the Doom song. Doom,
Yeah,
doom, doom.
I
Well,
played
yeah.
it like day one, and his voice was not pitched yet. Like he had like a very normal voice, and it was weird.
He was like,
It
"Hey,
is
yo, what up,
weird to
guys?"
hear. It is weird to hear Gur's voice like normal, like not pitched up.
It's even weirder to hear Yoshi's voice not pitched up. It's just an old man going, "Ha, hoo, Marimba, Yoshi,
Yoshi.
Yoshi, Marimba, ha, ow, 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 ow."
That's so weird to me because Yoshi's voice is so easy to do. Like,
Yoshi, but it's pitched out. Okay, let's see.
like I feel like if you got a voice actor who could do a Yoshi like impression, you wouldn't even have to pitch the voice up. Could just be like, "Ba-ding, Yoshi."
Hey yo, I'm
Just
the
like
fucking
like
green
Pikachu.
lizard from Mario.
Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. That's my favorite noise Yoshi makes. Ba-ding. Ba-ding, 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 ba-ding. Gur's voice I understand, because Gur is a fucking robot, so his voice is a little bit harder to get without editing a little bit. Like, even if you got somebody who could do a higher pitched voice to do the voice, it still wouldn't sound right if you didn't, like, make it sound more, like, mechanical, I guess. More robot.
Yeah.
Donut. How come you didn't eat the donut?
Because I got blasted off the stage.
Well, whose fault is that?
Aw, damn, I was really hoping they would follow me down.
Have you ever considered not getting blasted off the stage?
Have you ever considered just eating the donut? Goodbye.
Oh, the girl eating plant survived that somehow.
Wait, hold on. It's the girl eating plant, so why is it eating Norbert?
It's confused.
Ah. So can you actually, like, drown
No.
from the water? Okay. Then what is the point of the water rising? Or is it just, like, for effect?
Well, the fish can swim through the water, so sometimes you'll get hit by fish
Oh,
if you're
okay.
underwater.
Okay. It's the cabbage guy!
It is the cabbage guy.
It's the fucking cabbage guy!
Finally,
It's
cabbages.
the best character in Avatar. Fucking cabbage guy.
His cabbages.
His cabbage.
Oh, we don't even have enough.
Aww. We don't even have enough to buy cabbage. God damn.
Stage complete. Oh, yay, we made it to a boss. The King Jellyfish.
So I am gonna be honest, I really don't understand what the story is here.
Well, Vlad has mind controlled all of the Nickelodeon fighters, and so you gotta go beat them up to make them join your team again.
I do think the boss variety is pretty cool, though.
King Jellyfish makes a shocking entrance. Nope, there you go.
You
Game
died.
over. It's the first time I've made it to a boss.
Hooray!
It killed you.
It did.
So are some of their alternate costumes like their hero costumes from the show? Or do you not know yet?
Yeah, I mean, one of Jimmy's alternate costumes is the Inman costume.
Yeah. Because I remember they used to play superheroes in the show. And one of them was Baron Von Bad Beaver, but then he went through a redemption arc and he became Baron Von Bad, once bad, now good Beaver.
Finally. Once bad, now is good.
Yeah.
Guys. No, they've got astronaut suits.
Okay, that checks
And
out.
they've got
And then they've
Hawaiian
got
shirt.
nudity.
Yes.
Finally,
Full frontal
nude.
nudity.
Rocco. Cowboy
Oh,
Rocco.
I like that. I like Cowboy Rocco.
French
Aw.
Rocco.
Is one of Aang's alternate costumes his Fire Nation costume? Because I think that would be in there, right? Unless I'm wrong.
Shirtless.
No. Damn, I'm just not guessing correctly today.
Let's see what Danny's alt costumes are.
Well, it's probably just looking like him, right? No? Okay. I cannot guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, I like that.
Dark Danny.
Hooray.
What is SpongeBob? One of them's got to be just like the Krusty Krab uniform, right?
This Mermaid Man.
Okay. No,
And
and
the
number
number
one.
one hat.
Why
He
am I
was
so bad at
number
guessing what the
one.
costumes are?
That's
Okay,
just
that's
blue
just
trunks,
different.
And that's Barnacle Boy.
Okay.
Squidward.
Oh, I like that. I
Picture
like
game,
that a lot.
An artist
Okay.
Squidward.
Yes, artist Squidward.
Let's see what
Let's see what
Azula's
what
got.
are Azula's? Okay. Does April have any?
April's are just like different colored jumpsuits.
Okay.
I think one of them is based off of one of the toys.
No, Kitty! Stop!
Sim's got this outfit.
And then
but
he's
then
got
there's
his
also
human
costume.
costume. Yeah, that checks out.
prepared to call this one. It's late.
I mean, I gotta go to work tomorrow, so.
Yeah. Alright.
Even if you don't go to bed, I probably should.
You should. Well, we still haven't unlocked Jimmy, but,
We're getting there. We're almost there. I think.
We'll try again next time. It's like seems like it's completely random.
I think it is.